Good evening, everyone. My name is Scott Robertson, and I am the Assistant Dean of Students here at WVU Tech. I want to thank you for joining us this evening for our 2021 Multicultural Graduation Celebration. At this time, Melissa Pistor, Hogan Hall Resident Director, will introduce the class of 2021.
Ana Alonzo Olia. She's earning a degree in mechanical engineering. Isabel Sario Sanchez. She's earning a degree in mathematics with a minor in computer science and economics. Jessica Beck. She's earning a degree in criminal justice with a minor in psychology and sociology. Dakota Bennett. He is earning a degree in public service administration with 2 minors in political science and sociology. Joseph de la Cruz. He is earning a degree in mechanical engineering. Marcos de Paula Damaso. He's earning a degree in electrical engineering with a minor in mathematics. Catherine Deal. She is earning a degree in psychology. Yasmin Del Valle. She's earning a degree in sports management. Jamie Fauber. She's earning a degree in business management with 2 minors in marketing and entrepreneurship. Alexandria Gray, she is earning a degree in criminal justice with 2 minors in sociology and political science. Tia Harris, she's earning a degree in forensic investigation with a minor in criminal justice. Jorge Hernandez, he's earning a degree in chemical engineering with a minor in business administration. Kathy Lee Pinnock Bradford, she's earning a degree in mechanical engineering. And then Brianna Wallace, she's earning a degree in pre-medicine biology. And lastly, we have Thomas Wright, who's earning a degree in computer science with a minor in mathematics.
Each year, we look forward to hosting our Multicultural Graduation Celebration to celebrate the leadership, success, and achievements of our international students, students of color, LGBTQIA+ students, and allies. This event allows our students to not only share their hopes, dreams, and successes with one another, but with university administration, faculty, and staff. This year's event looks different due to COVID-19, but allows us to make this a global event as we have family and friends joining us from all over the world. I want to thank the family and friends for their support of our upcoming graduates and allowing us to play a small part in their lives. Students, when you started your career at WVU Tech, none of us would have imagined a global pandemic changing every facet of our lives. However, you persevered. You accomplished your goals and achieved new heights for yourself and your future. You fought for social justice and equity for not just yourself, but for generations to come. You've changed the world near and far. For that, you should be immensely proud of everything that you've accomplished. It's been a joy watching you from the sidelines as you ace that exam, make that goal, or sink that three-pointer at the buzzer. Celebrate your successes, but know it will be one of many as you enter the workforce or continue your education. And before we move to President Long, we have a special treat for everyone this evening. It is my pleasure to welcome our WVU Tech Human Resources partner, Janelle Sewell, who is performing for us this evening, Lift Every Voice. Janelle performed at the WVU 2021 Martin Luther King Jr. Unity Breakfast. And we are lucky to have her perform for us one more time. For those watching at home, please know we have social distance in the entire room. Janelle will be performing without a mask, but we have made sure there is proper space between the students and other participants and our performer. So at this time, please welcome Janelle.
I will be singing for you today, Lift Every Voice and Sing, often referred to as the Black or Negro National Anthem in the United States. This hymn was written as a poem by James Weldon Johnson. Please stand if you are able. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicings rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the roll dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won.
Janelle, thank you so much for that performance. I have chills. I don't know if anybody else does, but I definitely have chills. It is my honor to introduce someone who really doesn't need an introduction. You've seen her in the Bears Den, at sporting events, and for the past year and a half, virtually. President Long has been a lifelong education advocate and has served as the superintendent of schools in Braxton County, the chancellor of higher education for the state of West Virginia, and has held other leadership titles. Please welcome our fearless leader, President Long.
Well, thank you, Scott, and thank you, Janelle, again. Let's give her another hand. That was beautiful. And that's just an example of what I have no doubt in my mind all of you are going to do. You're going to take your talents, like Janelle, many more than just one. The singing is there, but then comes and makes a difference in this campus also in many different ways. I think each and every one of you will end up doing that. I was very impressed with the list of degrees. I am so pleased that you chose WVU Tech. You have made a difference in a lot of lives that you will never know because of the way you have conducted yourself, the degrees that you have and what you're going to go out in the world and do, but you also have taught all of us many things as we have moved through this adventure. I thank each and every one of you, and I only wish you the very, very best. But again, I thank you for being Golden Bears, and come next Saturday, you will be alumni. And we will welcome you back on campus and with open arms anytime and any place you want to come to see us. So thank you for making us a better place to be, for teaching us things that we needed to learn as we get older. And I'm a prime example. I've had to learn things as I've moved along in this world as it has changed. And I thank each and every one of you for giving me that opportunity to do that, to be patient, but also to be the wonderful people you are. So thank you, wonderful Golden Bears.
Thank you, President Long. Now it is my honor to welcome virtually Dean of Students Emily Sands. Dean Sands has worked at WVU Tech for 10 years, beginning as a resident hall director in Montgomery. And this past year, she has helped lead campus efforts during the COVID-19 pandemic and diligently works as a student advocate. At this time, I turn it over to Dean Sands.
Thank you, Scott. First, no one should have to be this big on a screen, but thank you for letting me join virtually. I am sorry that I cannot be there in person to celebrate with you, but I do want to welcome you and congratulate you. You guys have worked very hard the last 4 or 5 years, however year long your degree took you. And I want to thank you for teaching us. I have learned a lot over my 10 years from our international students, from our African-American students. I have learned a lot about diversity. I have learned a lot about food, and I have learned a lot about different cultures. And I am very appreciative of the fact that Tech has allowed us an opportunity and a space to learn from you. And I hope you have learned from us as well. I hope you understand and appreciate that you are all very valued members of our WVU Tech family and of our Golden Bear family, and that you will always be members of our family, regardless of where your life takes you. Without you guys on our campus, Tech would not be what it is. You are very valuable. You bring so much to us. And I need you guys to understand that you are our future. You are the future of Tech. You are the future of the United States of America. You are the future of your home countries if you go back and work there. And what you guys have shown me over the last 4 years, as we have worked through trials and tribulations, as we've worked through a pandemic, as we have worked through social justice issues, I am very much assured that our future is going in the right direction with all of you. And I just want to thank you for being patient as we have all learned, and your patience and understanding and your willingness to teach and educate us as we continue to move forward. So again, congratulations, and I look forward to seeing you all walk across that stage next Saturday.
Thank you, Dean Sands. At this time, we are going to recognize members of Black Student Union. Please welcome back to the podium Janelle, who will be joined by Black Student Union President Malik Wines and Vice President Jada Mickey.
Good afternoon, everybody. A Kente graduation celebration is a pre-commencement ceremony practiced in the United States where participants are presented with a Kente stole to be worn with their gown during commencement services. While a typical graduate stole might represent a field of study or an academic achievement, a Kente stole displays a colorful, intricately woven pattern of traditional West African Kente cloth. Kente cloth weaving goes back almost 400 years, originating in what is now modern-day Ghana. While each design, pattern, and color on the Kente cloth represents their own theme or story, the Kente itself, the Kente cloth tradition has a broader value to people of African descent living outside of their continent, displayed in honor of their ancestral heritage, or as a symbol of overcoming the struggles of displacement. The Kente cloth was exposed to the African American community in 1958, when the newly independent Ghana's first Prime Minister, Kwame Nkrumah, donned the traditional attire during his stateside visit with President Eisenhower. Kente was integrated by the Black rights groups during the Civil Rights Movement, and later widely adopted by hip hop and other fashion eras. The first Kente graduation celebration was celebrated in 1993 at Westchester University, who wanted to celebrate the obstacles overcome by African American graduates to earn their degree inside and outside of the classroom. Today, we recognize members of the Black Student Union with the donning of the Kente cloth. And let's prepare for the Kente presentation. When you hear your name, please step forward. Yasmin Delvier. Alexandria Gray. Tia Harris. Joseph De La Cruz. At this time, Joseph, we will be getting your kente next week, but thank you for coming and participating in the celebration. Brianna Wallace. Now, we want to recognize those graduates who took part in Black Student Union as allies to understand a culture different from their own and to seek out ways to fight injustices facing the Black community. These students will receive a blue and green cord representing colors used in the traditional kente cloth. Blue symbolizes peace, love, and harmony. Green represents growth and renewal. When you hear your name, please come forward. Jessica Beck. Catherine Deal. Jamie Favre. We wish each of you nothing but success as you move forward to the next phase of your life. I would like to welcome Melissa Tester Hogan Hall, Resident Director, and Susan Pack, the Director of Career Services, to acknowledge our international students.
The international students being recognized this evening are just a snippet of the global community on the WVU Tech campus. Adjusting to life in a new country, culture, campus, and while taking classes isn't an easy task. Doing so during a global pandemic where many had to return to their home country doesn't make it any easier. Lockdowns, travel restrictions, loss of friends and family during the ongoing pandemic, and submitting assignments on a time zone that is different than your own is a lot to process and to overcome. However, these students did so while taking a full class load, working on campus, and a member of one of our Golden Bear athletic teams. When you hear your name, please step forward. Ana Alonso Olia. Thank you. Isabel Barrios Sanchez. Marcos de Paula Damaso. Jorge Hernandez. Kathy Lee Pinnock Bradford. And finally, Yasmin Del Valle, Puerto Rico. Next, Devin Spinks, the University Hall Director, and Susan Pack, Director of Career Services, will award souls to graduates that participated in Tech Alliance.
Lavender Graduation is an annual ceremony conducted on numerous campuses to honor lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and ally students at WVU Tech and to acknowledge their achievements and contributions to our campus. The Lavender Graduation Ceremony was created by Dr. Ronnie Sandlow, a Jewish lesbian who was denied the opportunity to attend graduation of her biological children because of her sexual orientation. It is through this experience that she came to understand the pain felt by her students. Encouraged by the Dean of Students at the University of Michigan, Dr. Sandlow designed the first Lavender Graduation Ceremony in 1995. Graduating students are invited to take part in the celebration, which occurs annually prior to WVU Tech commencement. So why a Lavender Graduation Ceremony? Lavender Graduation is a cultural celebration that recognizes LGBTQ+ students of all races and ethnicities and acknowledges their achievements and contributions to the university as students who survived the college experience. So why lavender? It's a combination of the pink triangle that gay men were forced to wear in concentration camps and the black triangle designating lesbians as political prisoners in Nazi Germany. The LGBTQ civil rights movement took these symbols of hatred, combined them to make symbols of and color of pride and community. So please, as your name is called, come forward and be recognized. Jessica Beck. Dakota Bennett. Catherine Deal. Jamie Fauver. Thomas Wright. And I'll turn it back over to Assistant Dean of Students, Scott Robertson.
Again, congratulations, class of 2021. It's hard to believe that we're through the ceremony. I've looked forward to this. A lot of folks have put a lot of work into this event to make it happen. And I want to thank them. I want to thank Susan Pack, Devin Spink, Melissa Pistor, Jen Wood, Cunningham, Dean Sands, and all of those who've supported our students over the years. They would not be here without the support that we've been able to provide you, the growth you've also given us. So at this time, I actually want to read a quote that I forgot to grab real quick. Those of you that may have watched the inauguration of President Joe Biden may have heard Amanda Gorman speak. And I can't think of a better way to wrap up our ceremony this evening than some of the words that she shared. She wrote, "And yes, we are far from polished, far from pristine, but that doesn't mean we're striving to form a union that is perfect. We are striving to forge a nation or union with purpose, to compose a country committed to all cultures, colors, characters, and conditions of man. And so we lift our gazes not to what stands between us, but what stands before us. We close the divide because we know to put our futures first. We must first put our differences aside." Being able to celebrate you all and what you've achieved. I know I said this is probably one of my favorite activities of the year. We've not been able to do this because of the global pandemic. So being able to offer this to you all and host this event means a lot to a lot of folks on this campus. And we will wrap up. I do have one announcement. Students and family, if you want to remind them at home to do so, do not forget to connect with Career Services over the summer. They are still here to help you. If you need help with your resume, any applications, Susan and her team can work with you and help you out. So make sure that you reach out over the summer if you need any assistance. With that, we will conclude the class of 2021 Multicultural Graduation Celebration. Thank you all, and thanks for joining us.